I need to make mine closer so you can. It looks like there's someone laid in my bed. I guarantee there is not. Oh, that's
One
way
comes,
too
the
bright.
other leaves.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hello.
This light is way
this
too
better?
bright.
Oh, yo, what up,
Oh,
gangster?
red is
What's
crazy. Look, I look like I'm in a whorehouse.
And then there's the sirens going off.
Oh, you're right. I'm in a bad neighborhood. I'll go blue with my blue shirt. Get down, get down. As seen in Bobby Ray. James'
Light
yeah.
post.
yeah. James's significant other has already commented that I don't dress well, or that I don't dress like a rapper. So
He told me, yeah.
yeah, I mean she's right. Listen, the clothes you see me wear, people, are my actual clothes. So I just can't help it. Can't help that. I don't buy shit then return it the next day. If I'm gonna buy it, I am using it for life, or as long as it lasts. And this has lasted surprisingly long. This tank has seen a lot of places. It's been to Madrid. It's been to Abu Dhabi. It's been to Boston. Oh yeah, world
It's a
tour.
traveling shirt.
The brother, what was it? The sisterhood
Sisterhood
of
of
the what's
the
it called?
traveling pants.
Nice. Was that a stupid thing? I
Nice.
don't know. I've never seen it. I've never. Is it a book?
Stupid
Was
thing.
it a movie?
It was a
What
book
it?
first, and then it became a movie.
Oh.
It was one
So
of
the
those.
movie was probably
one of
bad.
those.
Yeah, one of those
Eh,
stupid ass.
I don't know. I've never seen
Look,
it.
eh.
Never seen the movie.
Hold on, let me fix my.
Hit it.
This audio is definitely saying.
Hit it.
Hit it. That's just fucking. That's scary every time.
No.
Yeah, I didn't give permission.
I don't agree.
Yeah, what the hell? What's with this non-consensual fucking Zoom call? I don't think that's cool. Okay, let me fucking. Actually, wow, look at that. Horizon Zero Dawn is on. Let me turn that off while we.
Yeah, let's play video games while we do the podcast.
Bro,
Oh, that's a great idea.
No. We've failed so many times. At
When?
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And by so many, I mean once. We only tried
Once?
it once, but it just wasn't good.
People do
wasn't
it
good.
all the time, man. People do it.
Do they?
all-
Who's
yeah.
people?
That's like streaming. That's Twitch.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, but that's just like, but is that content though? Like, as far as what they're talking about?
Yeah.
know,
That's true. They're probably
it
not talking about like
depends.
social issues while they're.
Yeah,
We're playing League of
we're
Legends.
philosophical.
Yeah, is that what
Oh,
we're
that's
doing?
right. We're
talking
philosophical.
philosophical.
Look,
Yeah.
getting philosophical and playing video games is my lane. Now that is a
I
lane
love that,
itself.
yeah.
It's dope. It depends which game though. Like you have to be half engaged, half not. You know, and then
Yeah.
sometimes something exciting happens. All right. Anyway, hey, Yaga who? What's up, y'all? Welcome into another episode of Sessions.
Tia.
I don't know what's going on.
It's because of the raid.
Emilio's warming
Oh,
up for
yeah.
his prize fight. The raid?
The Raid,
It's
the
a movie.
Redemption. It's a great movie.
Oh, don't know.
Fighting
I-
action movie, not a fighting.
Combat. Yeah.
Kinda-
Oh, is that what you were watching
That's
earlier?
a lot of fighting.
Tia.
But it's a lot of guns too.
It's a lot of fighting. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. I see you've been studying. That form looked good.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. But this is indeed another episode of the Rabbit Hole Sessions. We couldn't even
is.
get past the intro without sidetracking a little bit. I love that.
Yeah.
Tyler On Demand here. I am the late one. Even though both of these other co-hosts of mine were at the hospital, I was still the one who was late to the pod. Neither for COVID, just so everybody knows. But yeah, Emilio here, young Guides, Grandpa Guido in full effect,
What's
getting his
up?
knee checked out. Yeah.
I'm doing well.
Oh, man. So you got to retire, dog? What's up with that?
Yeah. Oh god.
Oh, man.
man.
Okay, hold on. Okay.
Dude,
and then
this
Jimmy
is-
Jams.
What's
James
up?
Valdez here. We got the
Hello.
Zoom pod going. We couldn't get together today. It's too fucking cold, and our studio's outside. That's what happens when you don't have walls.
Like, yeah. yeah.
It's like impossible for our equipment now. But we here. We got to keep it going. But Emilio, please give the people an update. What
Oh
happened?
god, no.
What
dude.
happened, bro?
I don't know.
Sidelines?
I'm fine.
Your
Yeah.
career's over?
I guess. I mean, that's more. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. I have to just make a decision as far as either getting surgery or getting like PT. And
For
I mean,
ACL, you said, right?
yeah, but PT, the physical therapy won't really solve the issue so much, and
Right.
surgery might solve the issue. I don't know.
Right.
So
And you're young enough to get it. That it
Yeah,
wouldn't affect the rest of
yeah.
your life if gotten it.
it also
If I-
gets better, like the technology and medically. It also surgery gets better as time
Right.
goes on, and I'm also still, like you said, pretty young, so.
Right.
It doesn't seem like there's too much of an issue if I wait, say, if I was in my 30s or 40s, but I don't know. I'm just like scared to get surgery. I don't really want to.
well,
It kind
yeah.
of makes me want to cry. So
It's a scary.
yeah, I don't want to do it.
It's a scary thing, dude. I remember when I tore my rotator cuff. I didn't really know that's what happened for a while. Like it was kind of a similar situation with your knee. It was like the one event,
Yeah.
kind of got fucked up, and I even still kept playing that night. Like I fucked it up trying to play basketball, and then I still kept playing later after icing it, and maybe for like 2-3 months afterwards, I just didn't do anything, and it would just hurt sometimes, right? Like go to bed weird, and maybe it would move around and feel weird, but I could still do most shit. Then eventually I got the surgery, and that was when, oh God, it all went to hell for like 2-3 months after the surgery,
Yeah,
just because
yeah.
it was everything sucked, and then I had to go through PT. But now it's stronger than ever. So if you're
Yeah.
not
Look
at
watching the
that.
camera, I'm
Wiggling
flailing
around.
I got all
Yeah.
angles now. So yeah, it is definitely daunting at first, but at least mine had turned out. I know I said to you guys last time we were together that I was ready for everything to be locked down again and for nobody to be on the streets. But I will say, me and an old lady almost just got hit by a car together, and it was great. It was a great bonding experience.
It was
as two
great.
patrons. Well, we didn't get hit. That's why it was great.
Yeah.
If we got hit, it would have sucked. But we both almost got hit by this car just peeling out of the gas station. And it's one by my house, and they do this all the fucking time at this gas station. And it's funny because afterwards, the lady was like, I walk these streets all the time. I know exactly where you have to look up because I know where the drivers aren't looking. And it was great. We laughed about almost dying. We laughed about bad drivers. And then she said, have a nice day. And I was like, yeah, that was nice. Look at that. Random human interaction, even during Corona. And it was safe, 6 feet apart. All that good shit. Walking down the street, masks on. But I might miss that human interaction again. Because, dude, yesterday I didn't go outside at all. I didn't really plan it. I just kind of ended up being inside all day. And I was just like, I don't know. I don't know if this is it. I don't know if this is the one.
It gets exhausting. I mean, we've been around each other before, so like we have that benefit. Like
Right.
if it went on lockdown, we wouldn't have that anymore. We wouldn't be able to see each other.
You'd
That's
miss us,
kinda-
James?
It's kind of
Yeah.
sad. It's a sad
Oh
thought.
no.
Oh, James. That's good. We have to let the love be known publicly. Love your people. Love them. It's important to show support. Speaking
Especially
of
now.
which,
Especially now.
oh, that's true. Everybody's going through a hard time. You remarked on that the other day, James. It's the truth. Why do you think I'm out here with my extra large Vita Coco? Gotta stay hydrated. Gotta stay hydrated through amidst all this turmoil. Also, I went to pee earlier today, and it was like yellower than I was expecting. I was just like, "What the fuck?" I thought I was drinking water, so I had to get the good. I had to get the good jug. As James leaves, I guess he was fed up with the pee commentary, or he went to go get water. This is your daily reminder to drink water. James got a nice hoodie rocking there, a little Naruto hoodie.
He
That
gets
looks
soda.
good. Yeah.
It's a Baja
What
Blast.
color is that, man? What the hell? I've never seen a
Baja.
drink that color. It's like cucumber juice.
It's a Baja Blast.
Yeah, you keep saying that like I'm supposed to know what it is.
That's
What
all
is
I
that?
know. That's all. I just Baja Blast, man.
Is Baja a fruit?
It's Mountain Dew Baja Blast from Taco Bell. Yes, sir.
Now it makes sense.
Whoa,
I
yes,
get it.
Stay hydrated.
Yeah.
Holy shit, that's funny as fuck. Okay, I wanted to plug before we started because I'm gonna forget
Ugh.
if we go to the end. SMS album with me and Alexander Henry and Emilio, the producer, ETA. By the time this comes out, the pre-order will be available on iTunes for the album. So please go check that out. I'm gonna post it up on my Instagram, on my Twitter, at TylerOnDemand13 on both platforms, and you can find it there. This album's coming out the 27th, and we are fucking hyped. There's been a lot surrounding this. Emilio and James both know they've been involved with the film. We've been shooting around it, which we can get
A
into in a
movie?
second. Yeah,
You're
that's
making
right.
but I thought it was an album.
Wait, what? Yeah.
I'm confused.
Yeah, what?
Doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, well, hey, that's what people have been saying about the videos I've been posting, especially the anime one yesterday. Although that did get like the most replies, like vocally, and people saying this is dope and this is dope. So, y'all better be careful.
they-
if you
have
keep
to.
promoting the weird shit, I'm gonna lean in. And I don't know if everybody wants that. What do you mean they have to, James?
If you scroll past that and you don't comment, what is going to entice you to comment? What can top that? You know?
Yeah, that's true. I will say a lot of people did not comment, so I don't know. I guess there's a lot of lazy scrollers though, a lot of passive scrollers. So I guess that's an issue of Instagram at large. But I was saying to James, like this is the most of the videos I've been posting. It got the most comments, but it was mostly men, and I was shirtless for most of it. So I'm just like, and they're just like, yeah, keep killing it, bro. Like this
Fire,
Bro, fire.
Yeah, fire. And I'm just like, okay, thanks, but this isn't the demographic I was really looking to get drawn in by this. A girl commented today, and I was like, oh, finally, Jesus, come on. You don't see this definition? Yeah, but that's been good. So, and I have been glad for the support that's been around it, and it's been really cool. And so to clear up that confusion that Emilio just alluded to, we are shooting a film around this as well that's going to like interweave the narrative and dialogue scenes with the music videos that we're putting out. And it's really exciting. Me and Alex have been working really hard. Emilio and James have been working really hard as directors and photographers, I meant to say videographers, helping us out. James was going nuts at the last shoot with the angles he was hitting. It was great. It was great. Shout out to Abby. That was a great shoot. But I've had a lot of fun with it. Maybe we could talk about it just a little bit because it's obviously not done yet. But how has it been for you guys working on a project that isn't your own in this intermediate time? I mean, Emilio, you are working on yours editing as we speak. James, I know La Llorona is always there, and you're working on it as we speak as well.
It's always there.
It is.
So
She's always around.
Just lurking.
Just waiting.
Yep.
Just waiting.
Oh, God. Well, how has it been for you guys working on it?
I actually didn't realize the scope of this project when you initially pitched it. I don't know. I think it's developed a lot as we went through it.
In a good way, I hope.
Yeah, no, yeah.
It's not underdeveloped. Yeah.
Degressed.
Oh, man.
Got
Yeah.
worse. No, I think it got better with every shoot. It's cool seeing that happen on this set and the same thing happen on Emilio's sets. You know, it's like the longer you work on something with a certain group of people, you just get better at it.
Yeah, imagine months,
Sheesh.
of filming.
True.
Yeah.
I don't
Like
want
these
to.
What do you mean you don't want to? That's where you're headed. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
I do wonder, like, those fucking Marvel movies. Like, I wonder if they stay exactly how they were planned from the beginning. Because, like you said, months, maybe almost a year of
I
filming.
doubt
I doubt
it, especially when it gets to editing.
It's almost
Oh, that's
impossible,
true.
I
The
think.
editing,
Yeah.
that's probably where. Emilio, how has it
Yeah.
been for you? Because I know we haven't done too many narrative scenes, and that's kind of how it's been broken down for the most part. I think it's been a lot of the music video stuff, or like the dynamic, crazy angles has been handled mostly by James, and then a lot of like the cinematic, more static, what's the other word I just said, narrative and dialogue things has been handled by you, Emilio. So how has that experience been?
I'd say it's a pretty healthy mix, actually, of what's kind of done music video wise. I think I find more freedom in that than I do in doing the narrative and cinematic stuff. So I'm curious to see what stuff you do keep in the film and like the
Me
musical
too.
videos.
Oh, me too.
Yeah, because there's a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
It's been nice. I always think it's freeing and nice to be on someone else's set. It's because I did that a lot when I first joined NUTV, especially when it was, I think it was Campus Movie Fest.
Oh, yeah.
wow.
Where,
Throwback
just
name.
people, I was just like observing. I think maybe I helped with camera, but partially I was just observing like on different people's sets. And that's how I got to know Kim, or what's her, I can't remember her name. Teresi.
Yeah, Kim Teresi. Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Wow, big shout out. That's
Yeah,
an old
she's
one, man.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Throwback.
they named the, I think, Best Actress award after her.
Yeah,
Wow.
they did.
I think they eventually did.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Still that.
real deal.
They kept the name, yeah.
Yeah. So shout out to her. She's cool. But she was not, she presented the Unsung Hero Award to me.
Oh, I was there that
as
night.
well.
That was a
Yeah.
great night.
Yeah.
The guy's
so-
recognition.
So that was I like that kind of, it's interesting because part of me wishes I could take a lesser role, not on this film, but just a lesser role on a different set.
Right.
Just to be on it. But I do enjoy filming, and it's nice to kind of switch off a little bit with James
I was
and go
gonna
back and forth.
Say that, like,
That's-
it's nice
Yeah.
having you there just so we could bounce off of
Yeah.
each other. Even, like,
Yeah.
you'll pitch a shot or I'll pitch a shot, and then we'll each get it our own ways.
Yeah.
I thought that was cool.
Yeah.
I thought that's dope.
Yeah,
as shit.
because that's what happened too most recently. Yeah, where it's just like one of us will come up with a shot idea, and then I'll be like, "Here, you take the camera."
Yeah,
you shoot it.
I always love that. Every
You
time he's like,
shoot
James,
it,
you
yeah.
hop on.
Yeah.
I love that part. But it is good to have you both there because, like you said, with that one shot, we can get two different angles of the same shot, and they both come together like really nicely. You can cut it like
Yeah.
perfectly in and out rather than
Even
trying one
different
person.
speeds, different like vibes can come from just different people shooting it.
Yeah.
You know.
And,
And
it's
there has
always dope whenever we both look at the scene and we're like, yeah, that's it. That's the one.
Oh,
Yeah,
dude.
that's what we were talking
best
about.
moment.
Yeah.
Even when we look at it and it's like, nah, that was shit. As long as we're like on the same page, it's nice lining up. You know.
Consensus is good. Consensus is definitely good. What is it? How's it been different from working on, like, this is your first time doing music video work, right, Emilio? How has that been different for you?
I think it came at the right time. Just having gone from making like 2 back-to-back films. I think that's something I also forget too, that I like just came from steamrolling through Laugh Now,
Right.
and then jumped right
that's
into
right.
Max and Lorelai. COVID kind of like pushed it off a little bit, but still pushing forward with the film. And I think it's because Max and Lorelai, more than Laugh Now, was very structured, and it had to be. But I think it's nice to do something that has less structure, and it seems to be the motto of the episode is freedom.
Oh, freedom.
And liberation. Yeah,
that's the title.
of
Freedom.
the spirit.
Freedom.
Yeah, of the spirit and creative. Yeah, the creative soul.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and I think that music videos have that, because sometimes you come in knowing you don't have, knowing you're comfortable in knowing that you don't have anything like set. You might have a few ideas, but you know that you're arriving. Everybody knows you're not going to have everything set,
Right.
but you're going to develop it there. And I feel like just with like a cinematic film, it's different. I think more times than not, it's hoped that you come knowing what you're doing,
And that you actually get that like done, that vision.
Yeah. Yeah. But I think, every time we've left the set from the SMS film, Alex has said he's always like, we got exactly what he wanted, or what you guys wanted.
Right.
And that's always great to hear, because I don't
Yeah.
think I've like ever said that, like never verbally, but I do feel it. I
Yeah.
do think we've walked away from sets from Max and Lorelai getting what I came for, just not exactly how it was. So it was always nice to hear, Alex say it, or hear someone else say it, and like, cool.
Yeah.
I think it's
Yeah,
definitely
that's great.
easier getting to that goal when we're already so accustomed to working with each other. Like we know each other so well that the conversations are easier. We understand what the other is saying.
Right.
I feel like something like this would be tough if you like hired cameramen instead. You know what I mean?
That's true. Yeah.
It's important to develop the crew.
Yeah.
Yeah. To develop.
And we've
time
had a
and chemistry
very
with the
small
crew.
crew. It's literally 4 of us that are doing all the
Yeah.
jobs. So it's like we have to develop it together, insulated. And you're right, James. It is good because it's like I've never shot a film before. Obviously, I've been around you guys' shoots before, but shit. Yeah, shoots before.
Yeah.
Freudian slip.
Feels like shit on the day. Yeah.
No, that's only when we start at 7 p.m. and go to 7 a.m.
Sheesh.
at the Charles. That's only those days. No.
James, I wish you were there. Oh man.
that
yeah,
would've
me
been great.
too.
Great.
Oh,
That
I
would've been
missed
great.
out.
Oh, it would have been great.
That would have been great. Shout out to the cops. Shout out to the cops.
Oh God, they eventually did show up. Yeah.
yeah.
But they passed by. Thank
what?
God.
I was talking about
at
us.
the Charles
Wait,
River.
we had actual cops show up?
We did.
Yeah, when we were at the Charles River.
Oh,
yeah,
oh,
but
yeah,
at,
when we were
also
at
at the
fight
Charles
scene.
River too.
Oh.
But at the Charles River, yeah, there was. I don't know what time of night it was. I think it was around 11 or 12.
Right.
Some cop was just kind of just driving around the whole Charles River area with like a light or
Right.
something.
Getting all the
And we
whippersnappers out.
had like prop guns like out and around, and we're like, put that shit away, put it away, put it
Yeah,
away.
yeah, let's-
Yeah. But thankfully they didn't stop. They didn't say anything. We had masks on. We had the lights on
Right.
and camera out. So we're playing the part of like, hey, we're a film crew. Look at us film, playing the part.
Yeah, I'm about to
so-
say. I mean, we doing it too. Not just
Yeah,
playing.
no, we are, but like you gotta induce it like a little bit
Oh,
more
action.
to make it seem.
Yeah, just call it
Yeah.
randomly.
I did that when I think when I saw cops when we were at the fight scene. I did that.
Yeah.
I think it was during the reshoots or whenever. I don't know if you guys remember because the two
When
of
they
them were on
pulled
the
up.
ground.
Yeah,
Yeah, and then I remember just yelling action,
Smart.
just to.
that's smart,
Yeah.
man.
It's funny because I think they stopped
Yeah.
when they said that. When you said that, they just
Yeah.
kind of just stood there and waited until the shot was over.
Yeah,
Oh,
Like,
no,
shit.
yeah, they didn't.
That's perfect. That's which is good because your mom was about to wild out on him.
yeah. Dude, but Boston is one of those places where there's like film shoots going on all the time. It's a college town.
Oh, yeah?
There's a lot of film
Yeah.
going on.
That's true.
Independent, professional.
Yeah,
so,
so
much.
they should be used
Somebody,
to
I
it.
was, I was at the doctor's office today, and I told the guy, oh, I'm an independent filmmaker.
Nice.
I make movies. Sometimes I just finished making a movie, and so that's what I do. That's what I'm most active
Yeah.
doing. And he was telling me, you're not making a movie about. You're not making like an amateur movie about Batman and the Penguin, are you? And I'm like, "What? No. And he goes, because outside where I live, I looked outside the other day out the window, and there's some guys with like he said a radio boom and a camera looking through a camera, and there's a guy in a Batman suit
Oh,
and what looked like a
man.
penguin costume. penguin costume, and somebody's outside filming,
Pow, bam, like the old Adam West. Fucking
and he's like, "You're not doing that, are you?" I'm like, "God, no, I wouldn't take on
Imagine
something
you show up
so
and be like, I ain't treating you no more.
pretentious."
Get the fuck out of my office.
Oh my gosh, I want to see that. I want to see
Me
that
too.
film, dude.
Did he say where he lived? Let's go find him.
Do you remember the kid from NUTV who made
Yes.
he made
I know
a
exactly what you're talking
with
about. Yeah.
with
It was
Deadpool.
a
Tyler, do you
therapy
remember?
session with-
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
I know which kid you're
It
talking
was
about.
way
too.
too long. It was way too long.
I think Cole helped.
he
him
made
with
it
that
like
video,
20
actually.
minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, good
And I
old
think there were
Cole.
problems like it got trashed one time and he had to do.
Yeah,
it
what
all
was that?
over
Like
again.
charity or something? He was doing like some pro bono work.
He's just he's a homie, man. He's a good friend.
That's
He was helping another kid with their passion.
He
for
wanted
film.
to do a Joker.
That's good.
He wanted to do a Joker movie. I think that kid too.
Really?
He's,
That would have been
yeah,
great.
Yeah.
I would have loved to see him as the Joker.
I think he wanted to redo the Killing Joke, just shot for shot.
Oh, that's right.
The whole comic?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Or the
for sure.
comic.
You know, can we speak about that for one
Let's do
second?
it.
I'd like to get your
Because nobody
your
knows who this
opinion
guy,
on
this kid is, so let's get off.
Oh
of him.
no, not. Oh, okay. No, just the idea of film students and kids like reshooting scenes that are in other films.
Right.
You know, like I've seen on people's reels, like filmmakers' reels, like or actors' reels, that they were in a scene that was like a Blade Runner scene, or they were in like.
That's when you
a
say
scene
Blade
of,
Runner,
like,
because
the
I know that's
Chinatown.
exactly what I was thinking of. I know someone who did a Blade Runner reshoot.
What?
Yeah,
I've
yeah,
never seen
and
that.
I think it was from right.
Yeah, I think it
Yeah.
was.
Oh,
I mean, we
maybe.
can trash it.
his
It's
name
fine.
drop.
No,
That's
I
fine.
wasn't. I'm talking about in general,
Oh,
just
okay.
in
Yeah.
general, people. Like even a lot of it seems like a lot of Emerson students do it as well.
Yeah.
Just like students, like filmmaking students, who have access, just like making something to practice something. But I've always just thought that was
Yeah, I
weird.
want to get
I would
I want to
never
get the
know that.
director view before I give
Yeah.
my music comparison view. So, what do you guys think about that?
I probably wouldn't do that. I don't see the reason to. Like, I understand taking inspiration and like thinking, oh, this is a dope shot, but it's more about
Yeah.
what feeling in the context of that shot. Like, what did the shot actually mean in the context of the film? That's what's more important.
I could see if everybody had never seen that film, then doing
Right.
it.
Yeah.
But like if it's Blade Runner, or if like you're choosing to do like classics, then I mean, if you did a scene from The Godfather, that'd be pretty tough.
Wow.
You know, because you're gonna think of Marlon Brando, and like, how do you do something different?
Yeah,
You know,
and it just
so-
doesn't, like you just said. If it's iconic for a reason. Like it's already been
Yeah.
done right. So it's like a remake,
And
even if
these
it's
aren't
good.
like parodies, right? They're not like
No, it's not like funny
No.
or interpretations.
Yeah.
It's just like them
it's
trying to
just the
reshoot the scene.
exact same. That's
Yeah.
I mean, that's how I feel.
I'd just say just
Go.
write one act plays or something.
Yeah, like
Or just one act.
because
what would
taking
be the purpose
inspiration
for doing that? I don't even know. What would be the reason to do that?
to
Yeah, what
reshoot?
does that
I mean,
show
to
as
do
a
those
director? What
reshoots?
does that show you can do?
Yeah, I don't know. You can make
hold
this
the
movie,
camera.
but at your level.
Right.
I don't know.
So like worse. You can make a worse version of a good movie. And this is not to say like it's shit, but it's like it's automatically going to be worse if it's a blockbuster classic. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to be better. That's how I feel about people
Yeah.
who only do cover songs when they make and say they make music. It's like what? That's not really anything. Like I don't think it's
Okay,
anything.
Well, so that at least
I
you're
have-
you have
okay,
the,
I have a
the
point to
singing
that.
that you can match the levels. You can make it your own musical way because those
Right.
are almost interpretations. That'd be changing a scene. But if they were
Yep.
singing it
Yeah.
the exact same way, then it's
Which I mean, I think it's pretty similar though, because again, it's not like the person who's reshooting Blade Runner does it exactly the same. I'm sure they'll put their touches or
Yeah.
maybe make the characters do their own things here and there. And
But you have to have a style in order to do
Yeah,
something
and
like
how do you
that. You
form
have to
that
like you have
without
to. I feel
doing
like you have
it?
to be. Yeah, exactly. So I don't know how new filmmakers are supposed to do that and make it look good. You know, especially when someone watches it already knowing somebody watches it already knowing, you know, oh, this was like I remember The Godfather. Marlon Brando played The Godfather, and then you see this kid, you know, in his 20s, like
Just
doing
Joe
like
Blow,
trying
yeah.
to and not, you know, he's obviously doesn't have the same chops as you know the actors.
Yeah, probably
so-
not.
Yeah.
Probably not.
But
Yeah.
to the point of that you're making about I guess a lack of originality.
That's what I think
guess
it
in a
is.
way. Yeah. There's this band called Vanilla Fudge from the 60s. They're like a psychedelic like rock band, and they're very interesting for a lot of their popular songs are ones that are adaptation or just covers of like a Beatles song.
Right.
They did The Supremes. But if you listen to them, they're like 6-7 minute renditions. Like if you guys know the song Eleanor Rigby, it's kind of a sad song about about a priest and like a girl. And so the group of Vanilla Fudge, who is made up of a lot of like really talented musicianists, drummers, bassists, and organists, and they just basically said they liked that song, the lyrics and everything, but they wanted to just drop it in a graveyard. And so that's what the song is. So it's this feeling of like you're hearing those lyrics, but it feels like it's a song that's blowing in the wind from a graveyard.
Whoa.
And so it's this really long song, and a lot of them are very long, and they build up and they come back down, and so that it's really its own piece.
How does that work? Like legally or copyright? Because if they're making money off that shit, is it just the fact that they've? Because I think that's dope. That's like a dope version of what we're talking about. But can you get sued for that? Because there are bands that live off being cover bands, like Metallica cover bands that tour, or like not cover, but what's the other word? And not imitation, but like they do all their songs, like they pretend they're them. What's the fucking word?
You're using all the synonyms, so
I know,
no idea.
except for the one I need.
I'm not
except
sure.
For the one I need. Well, it's like the type of bands that will circulate the bar or club route and just do, like you said, Metallica or fucking.
Is that a cover band?
The Beatles.
Yeah, but
I think so.
That sounds they sound pretty small. Like that sounds pretty small though of what you're talking. So small
That's
that
true.
it's not really worth suing. Maybe.
Oh.
But in the case of like Vanilla Fudge, I'm not sure how that stuff legally works out, because I mean they made albums, and on those albums are those songs. So
Right.
and I mean credits are given, written by Lennon McCartney.
Oh,
or,
okay.
yeah,
Then there's
McCartney,
probably some
Lennon.
type of payment or compensation that goes in.
Yeah, I wouldn't
makes
sue
sense.
anyone that was lower than me, but I'd sue someone higher than
What?
me for sure.
Why not?
Sue someone lower?
Yeah,
Nah, it's
fuck
free
that.
marketing, bro. If they're singing
It's
it
also
and you
free
know
money.
it's not as good as you, then let them
Oh,
get an
that's
audience,
true.
and then that audience goes straight to you.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So we want people to shoot La Llorona first, and then you come out with the good one.
That's different.
Oh.
That's different.
Well,
when it's
actually,
your
that
shit,
did
it's
happen.
different.
That actually did happen.
Remember when
Yeah.
La Llorona was supposed to come out on Halloween?
Yeah. Well, so that
Of
that-
last year?
It still could. It
Of
still
last
could,
It
I
still
guess.
can. It still
Yeah.
can. Some people say Halloween is all year round, man.
Whom?
It's a spirit.
Spooky
it's an
season.
entity.
It's spooky season out here. Is that what you said?
Oh,
Wait,
shit.
Halloween is the entity or the Llorona is?
Halloween. Halloween is an entity.
Taliban?
Halloween. Yeah.
It is funny because we have done almost a year of this podcast, and we could go back to some of our first episodes with James saying La Llorona's
Oh, it'd be
coming out.
funny if there was like a clip, like a mashup clips of just James
about
talking
it.
about La Llorona at different stages.
That is being added to the compilation list.
That'd be so hard.
James, it's all motivation. It's just because we wanted to be
Yeah,
out here.
come
That's
on.
it.
We seriously, we just want to fucking
We
see
just
it.
want it. We just want
I want to see
Yeah.
it too.
I wish people wanted to see my movie like I
Yeah,
wanted to
for
see
real. What
yours.
the fuck? I had to make the plug at the beginning because no one's asked for the album yet. That's not true. Shout out to everybody
But-
that said good things about it. I appreciate y'all.
Actually, I am curious to hear, your opinion and your thoughts now, Tyler, about kind of like what is your role? Like, what would you say your role is, or your roles, excuse
Right.
me, for making the SMS film?
I guess screenwriter is what you'd call it if you're writing the script and writing the transitions and stuff. And everything I'm doing for it, like me and Alex are co-doing all of those things. So we wrote it together, we scripted it, we figured out the sequencing and like character design, set design, all this type of shit. And then I would also say part directors as well. Maybe not the camera guys ourselves, but like there is a separation there, right, between director and videographer.
Yes.
Those are two different
Yeah.
things, right? So I would like to think there was some direction we've been taking as well, and then also like producing it as well, considering both on and off screen, having to organize everything. So I really think we're doing everything. Like we're playing every role in this, and it's cool though. I like that aspect, and that's also why I like that you guys are here too, because you can help us learn what that means to be directors, what that means to be videographers, what it means to take your idea from the script to the screen. Because like I said, we have no idea. We could write all day. We write music. We write all this shit. That's great. But we've never had to put it to screen before. Even if, I mean, I don't know if Bobby Ray counts as experience for me, but but it's like this is the first time we've really done something like this. Excuse me. And that's been really fun. Like it's just a whole nother level to express creativity and like bring the ideas to life. And it's just been a lot of fun. I'm glad to have you guys with me on it, and I honestly wouldn't ask for anybody else, and it's fucking dope. So I think I'm very
Thank you.
hopeful about it. I'm very everybody that's been involved, like the other actors or extras, have been very down for it. Shout out to Cynthia, who I'm going to speak to later after this pod. That we finally got
Nice.
our Cynthia. Ah, yes.
Network.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
the concept of like
But-
world building around an album has always been something I thought was dope. So
Yeah,
the fact that you're
man.
jumping into it is cool.
That
It's
part
dope
is
as
really
shit, yeah.
fun. It's really fun. The hardest part is,
You should do a concept album, like another
Yeah.
one.
I mean, that's what I mean. This kind of is.
like I know. That's why I said
Oh,
another
yeah,
one.
yeah,
I had
yeah.
to rephrase.
Yeah, that's why you better recognize. But yeah, it's the hard part has kind of been because we want the film to reflect the album to also reflect our musical personas, which is there's kind of a thin line between reality and fiction. They're pretty like at times in the movie and in the film it goes in and out. It's like, oh, is this real? Is this fake? And there's times where like you can kind of tell. So I think that's kind of been the hardest part is figuring out with dialogue, let's say, like whether to write what we say or just kind of show up, have an idea where we want the conversation to go and speak to each other as we would in real life. Because that's like, again, the blend that we're trying to figure out. How much reality do you have and how much fiction do you want? Because they both need to come together well enough that it's interesting. I think if we go all one way on either route, then it could end up like corny and gross. I think this movie only will work if those come together properly. And that's what I think that's what we've been doing, and I do think we are going to get there.
I have a question.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it. Okay, go ahead.
So your character in this film is
Yeah.
that you?
Uh-oh.
Is it TLT,
Heavily based off.
or is it a new entity?
Oh man, yeah, I would say it's Tyler on Demand. That's who that is, and then but that person is already a blend of me in life and the music persona, and then now just kind of brought to the screen. And I will say it's jazzed up a little more in the script because we just have to get jazzy. But pretty much everything in there pretty much everything in the film is based off real life between me and Alex. So, I mean, you guys, I'm sure I've told experiences and details that fueled a lot of these scenes and lyrical content, so you can attest to that. But a lot of it is based off actual things that happened in our life. So, again, the line gets blurry even for me. I don't even really know where to discern it sometimes because it's all like, we've talked about before, romanticized reality in terms of our creations and how things that we imagine and feel are real, but not necessarily true. You know, and so this film and album are reflecting a lot of those things. Yeah. What was your question, Emilio?
Do you, as the co-leader of this project, how do you feel you've done over time as we've kind of filmed more and more, and you've gotten a little bit more used to what to expect comparisons to beginning to now?
I think with me, getting comfortable doing something is like it's kind of dangerous or could be good because if I get comfortable, I won't necessarily mail it in, but I'll be like less strict about maybe structural things. So I'll be like, oh, we got this. We can carry this off the talent and off the creativity. But with this film, I think for my role specifically, that's kind of what's needed because it's so based off of who we actually are as people, that the only way we can reflect that is by acting as who we are in life, So I do think it's gotten better. From your instruction, our structure has definitely gotten a lot better, like following your lead and suggestions you've given us along the way. And I think that's definitely helped film shoots and film sets and help it go along. But I do think I've gotten better. On cam, there's like, I'm not an actor. I'm trying to be a little bit, but that's also why the scenes need to be kept relatively.
you're slowly becoming one. You keep putting yourself in movies.
This is the most
finding
dialogue
yourself
you've
in
had
movies.
in one, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
so true.
Oh yeah, that's a fact. Oh yeah, because
Yeah,
no, I'm just
dude, you're
dying or not talking.
Yeah, but then now, with Harrison, you gave yourself
that's
you
right.
wrote yourself some lines, basically. So, you're slowly
I need my
becoming
IMDb.
young James Dean out here.
Where's my
Yeah.
IMDb at? Yeah, we gotta get that.
Pretty soon he's going to be blocking his own scenes, figuring out where he's...
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have a
He's
fee.
already directing,
You have
yeah.
to reserve. Call my agent. Oh god, but yeah, so I do think it has gotten better, and Alex too. I think has gotten better as we've gone through this. He's probably the newest out of, he definitely is the newest out of the four of us to making films and like the filmmaking process. So I think it's funny going into it. I think he was a little naive, not to say it in a mean way, but just literally he didn't know about.
that's good.
Yeah, exactly. But it is good because we had that creative freedom and like didn't feel limited, which is good. But I think it was a little bit of a sobering reality to realize okay, no, we're not going to shoot 10 scenes in one day. Okay, no, we're not going to do, dialogue and narrative all in one day.
Yeah.
Like, that's not
Jeez.
all going to happen. Oh,
That
yeah.
still happens with me
Yeah.
too, though.
Yeah, it's okay. You figure it out.
It's just
But
a
it's
thing.
good. It means
to
you're ambitious.
Overestimate. You want to do as much
Yeah.
as you can. You got big dreams. Do you feel
Yeah.
like there are parts where you've been, or you and Alex have been maybe disappointed in how it's gone through? Like, and
I
maybe
think when we
you,
shot the... yeah.
maybe you like learned from those situations.
Maybe not learned yet, but I think like when we shot No More, I just think I was disappointed more in my performance, not really anything we'd done, but also I think that's where I had to what's the phrase I used earlier, like a sobering reality, because then I realized, oh, it's not that easy to just switch your acting emotions. Like, it's not that easy to just get sad when you haven't been preparing for it. That's why when Jacob was talking about how he prepared for Max on our episode, shout out to Jacob
Yeah.
Cooper, between takes, check out our last episode, and he was talking about all the stuff he does to get into the mindset of someone who's like feeling bad or feeling sad or feeling stressed out. I was like, oh shit. So like this is what you have to do. And even though if the character is supposed to be someone reflecting me, I still need to take myself to those moments. And then even so it
You
should
have
be
to
easier.
analyze
Well,
yourself.
well, it's also
Exactly.
it's more about finding your own ways to get in those characters, because you don't have to do the same
Right.
thing, the exact same things that Jacob does. But it is,
Oh,
but
no,
it's
no,
a,
it's
it's
not
a
what I was
basis
thinking-
to go off
thinking
of.
a lot about the character itself. That's
Yeah.
the part. You got to spend time with it.
And the situations,
And
the
the- yeah, the
circumstances.
situation.
Mm. Yeah, because I remember coming to set that day, and it's like I didn't really do anything different that day. I was like, yeah, I'll be fine. I'll just put on a sad face, maybe get some watery eyes or whatever, right? But then we got there, and I remember
Yeah.
just like before we started, having to be like, yo, guys, like wait a few seconds, because I had to like think about the lyrics, or I had to think about where the lyrics were inspired from. And I'm just like, come on, get sad.
This was when you were at the fence,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
come on, get... And I was trying really
Yeah,
hard
I
to just be
remember.
like, get sad.
I remember, yeah.
I don't know how to focus on getting sad. But again, I guess that's
Yeah.
something you just have to build up at least throughout the day. So that is something I've learned. So, and I haven't had to get sad in any of the other scenes we've shot, so I haven't exactly
That's good.
carried that over yet. But
Yeah.
that idea of, okay, it doesn't just start when you get to set. It starts quite a bit before that is something I do think I've gotten a little bit better at, which is good. And Alex, I think, also has gotten a lot better at being on camera and acting it as well.
Yeah, and everybody getting more comfortable being on camera too. Because even to the point you were talking about, same thing with acting for Judd.
Oh,
in
yeah,
Max
that's right.
and Lorelai.
That's right.
That's not. It's like because he's also very complete contrast. I think to he might look like me, but he's definitely not me. Like he moves way too slow. I don't think I
dopey
move
idiot.
slow
It's
enough.
like a
yeah, and yeah, I know. He's like a what are those?
Sloth.
Sloth.
No.
Orangutan? Turtle? I don't know. What else?
No, those things that they wash or clean ice hockey floors
Wow,
with.
I was never gonna guess
Oh,
Zamboni.
that.
Zamboni.
Never gonna
Zamboni.
guess that.
Because
No,
that's
me
what's in the
neither.
script. That's it. I know. No, that's what's in the script though. He moves like a Zamboni
Nice.
could beat him in a race right now.
Oh,
Yeah,
It's just hovering across the...
yeah. That was a hard thing to capture though. I think that's like deep down. I wish I had somebody else play that character, but just especially, I think it worked out especially well with like through the pandemic and
Yeah.
different scene spot or locations changing and things like that. But it is really hard to get into a character and just like snap your fingers and just like I know what he would do.
Yeah,
like
right.
I practiced walking across the floor, especially for the party, like trying to practice and like drinking a little bit, and trying to like remember how I feel, and try to get back to that headspace. But then, same thing when there's cameras there, when there's people there, you're not sure if people are watching you or not, but you're still trying to
They
stay in
are.
character.
Yeah.
And
They definitely
and
are.
you're trying, especially if you're the director and all of a sudden you're acting, and then you're trying to direct, but like, do you do it from the characters, like, as the character, or do you direct as the
Oh.
director? Because I tried both, and it's just like, it's because like I wanted to act as the character while directing, but he's
That's
he's
crazy.
too slow.
Yeah.
He's just too slow,
too
and
idiot.
so like
Slur
I
your
had to
words.
snap out of it. Yeah, I just had to snap
Yeah.
out of it.
Brenton, do this.
But I think it helps. I think it helped. It probably, if I stuck to it, I think it would have helped. But I still think it's fine.
Yeah, no, I think it's dope to be
Yeah.
in your own film as well. Like, I love when I
Yeah.
find that out that the director was then in the film. Like in the what's the Endgame, Marvel Endgame, that one of the directors was in like the first few scenes with
Yeah.
Captain America. I was like, oh, that's sick. That's dope. I love that. What are you about to say, James?
I like being in like cheesy scenes.
I was
Yeah.
gonna bring up
Or being the cheesy character.
La Llorona, actually, because
Let's
I
go.
acted in that as well.
Let's go.
Oh yeah.
And there was a time like it was getting
We do
late.
it all.
It was one of the last scenes that we were shooting, and that's when I started acting
In that
in
apartment.
that apartment. You were there, Emilio, and that I was
Yeah.
I was so hard in director mode that when I started acting, I didn't even realize, but I wasn't giving it the energy that it needed. And Audrey had to be like, you got to give more energy. And that like it snapped at me. I was like, oh shit, I'm not acting. I should be acting right now.
Right.
And then just got to jump into it. You just got to be conscious of that. Yeah.
Yeah, and it is good
I
to
know-
have that person on the outside to be like, hey, come on, like flip the switch. Because sometimes, like you said, you just get
Yeah.
lost in it.
Yeah.
Shout out to Audrey.
Shout out to Audrey.
for
I know
sure.
She's a
you-
great person.
I know you said that you also had a tough time going from directing to like keeping continuity and things like that. Directing, acting, keeping continuity. So it's
Oh.
another thing that makes it difficult.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely, because if you're acting, you're just thinking about the scene that you're in, the words that you're saying, not if,
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And for acting,
It'll be fun to edit.
yeah. For acting, like it seems that you can get more reps in as an actor to like get better because you could step onto a bunch of people's projects or try to like do different roles, main roles, supporting roles, all that type. And I think I may have asked you guys this off camera before, but I want to talk about on the pod as well, like the comparison between music and film and being able to get reps in to improve the craft, especially when you're doing longer films like Max and Lorelai or La Llorona. Where do you find those moments to get better? Is it outside of your own work? Like, I mean, if you can't step onto somebody else's set because they want to direct, right, or they want to run camera, how do you find those moments to get better? Because I could make a song, bro, like now. You know what I'm saying? In
Yeah.
practice. So how do you guys do that?
For me, it's been hopping on other people's stuff, working with Emilio, working with you, working with anyone in indie TV, like anyone in a club, anyone that's looking for someone to do work with them. And I
We're all looking for someone.
sometimes you could learn from when people do it wrong too, you know?
Any TV.
Yeah, but let's say who you talking about?
There's
learned
been
a
a
lot.
mix of
Learned a
both of
lot
those.
there.
Because I know it's no one on this podcast who's talking about.
What do you mean when I represented NUTV?
It's all right. I don't think any of us have ties related to that anymore. I never did.
No. Dude, you were in the picture.
Oh
for,
my God.
You know,
You
That's
definitely
right.
had ties. Yeah. you've
for
been
end
in-
of
No,
the
I
year,
did,
yeah,
but it's just
yeah.
like,
You
it
were
was
in
so
a campus
weird.
movie festival
Oh, that's right.
video, and someone pointed him out on the street. Yo, you were that guy in the. Oh my God!
Wait, what? When did that happen?
We were walking, and there was this girl who stopped, and she pointed out, like, "Oh, you were in that."
Oh my God.
wow.
I do
Cole's
remember that
video.
I do remember that. Look at that. The thing I've been most recognized for is the thing I do the least. What the hell is that all about? And that's embarrassing because that means she saw me with all my clothes on. That was like one of my first roles and a full scene of me in just my boxers.
He was selling out. Yeah, selling out early, letting everybody know
It's
what
the
the
quickest
deal
way to
is.
the
I see
top.
why
That's
she
the
remembered you now.
Okay. That was in my
Yeah,
skinny
yeah.
days too. Like that was before I
And
got
she just
full
walked
definition.
right past him. That was it. Like, she
Hey, you
just
were in that?
pointed
Yeah,
that
she didn't
out.
ask for autograph.
Yeah.
The fuck?
Nothing.
Like what the hell? Nah, she must have been shook. She's. It's like when you meet, you know, like Robin De Niro or Robert.
Robin
not
De
Robin.
Niro.
Robin.
Robin De Niro. Yeah, I'd be shook too, man.
Oh. Oh my God. Oh, Emilio's gone. Oh, there. Whoops. Sorry, D. Sorry, D. Nero. My bad, bro. My bad, bro. That is fucking funny. I have to pee very quickly. Can we take a break?
Yeah.
All right, pardon me.
I'm gonna go pee too, actually.
Oh,
It don't matter where we at right now, it's where it's at right now. We gon' hang up in the rafters. When the time winds down, I'm sure it winds right down. It don't matter
Don't matter.
where we at right now, it's where it's at right now. We gon' hang up in the rafters. When the time winds down, I'm sure it winds right down.
Reporting live from the belly of the beast. Yeah, we here right now and we bout to have a feast. Been coming from the east, but the west might suit me. Warm winds came through to scoop me. Hall of Fame, we gon' hang in the rafters. We gon' make it to after. Even if we gotta sneak away and pitter patter. Got a reason I'ma peek and take away in the matter. Take a look. What they saying don't matter. Never. Long I got the vision, now they never a factor. Y'all be playing, I ain't never an actor. Moonbeams being more like tractor. Attraction, nah, ain't no matching. It's where it's at when the vibe we catching. Time winds down to the last no latching. Baby wet enough, I'ma go splashing.
It don't matter. Where we at right now is where it's at right now. We gon' hang up in the rafters. When the time winds down, I'm sure it winds right down. It don't matter. Where we at right now is where it's at right now. We gon' hang up in the rafters. When the time winds down, I'm sure it winds right down. It don't matter. I gotta go and go grab a letter. New girl, way better. Old life had me way sadder. What it do? Celebration tour ready. Looking sharp like machete. Diamond shine like spaghetti. Please don't bother me, no, don't stress me. I don't feel no way. I don't give a fuck, I say what I'ma say. That's right. You gon' take it how you want it. I know what I got, I flaunt it. It don't matter. Where we at right now is where it's at right now. We gon' hang up in the rafters. When the time winds down, I'm sure it winds right down. It don't matter.
Don't matter.
Where we at right now is where it's at right now.
It's where it's at.
We gon' hang up in the rafters. When the time winds down, I'm sure it winds right down.
Hey,
It don't matter. It don't matter.
we gon' hang up in the rafters. Where it's at right now when the time winds down. Come on.
It don't matter.
Hey, where it's at right now when the
don't
time
matter, it
winds
don't matter.
down.
No, I can't see you, but it's even better. Dude, you see fucking Vince Carter retired?
Oh, really?
Yeah, man. He officially called it quits. He hung him up. He hung him up. Free agency is happening, man. It's the offseason for real now. Chris Paul's going to Phoenix. And
There's been some crazy trades, man.
oh, fuck. Yeah, what happened? I haven't been keeping totally up. Give me some,
well,
give me
the
some
Rockets are
updates.
about to dish out Westbrook.
Dude, what the hell is that? And they're saying Harden might be going to fucking Brooklyn?
Yeah, you might go to Brooklyn.
Are
He
you
might go
fucking
to,
kidding me?
He might go to what is it? The I can't remember. There was
Come on, bro.
But the
Come
Thunder-
on, bro.
The Thunder traded out
Chris Paul.
Chris Paul, but they got Kelly Oubre. No, they traded out Kelly.
They got Devin Booker, didn't they?
Oh, shit, they just traded him? There's I'm
Wasn't it
reading all
Devin
the news
Booker?
right now. There's so much more going on now.
Yeah, let's talk about it. Let's have an NBA
Well,
segment.
I gotta get an update. 'Cause
Okay, yeah, let's look for it right now because I'm Googling it as well. Fucking Klay Thompson just tore his Achilles, though.
yeah.
Season didn't even start.
What was he doing, man?
I don't know. Fucking? How do you tear your ACL? Fucking. Let's ask Emilio how he tore his. Oh, actually, I was there when he did something to it. It was on court. Well, I don't think for the original one, but I was there when he like had a bad one. He had to like, oh, it was bad. I think he was coming up court with the ball, just fell down and had to scoot off like on his ass. And I wanted to stop him, help him, but I'm like, oh, bro, fast break. I'm sorry.
Dude.
I gotta go score. Emilio, we're trying to figure out some of what the NBA moves that have been going on because Vince Carter retired. Do you see that?
Oh no, I didn't see that.
He
I
hung
think
him
I
up.
heard. Wasn't that a while ago?
No, that was this year. That was this season.
No, I
Like-
know this season, but earlier this season.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm sure he probably announced it, but it's official. You know, I was looking at the NBA free agency tracker yesterday, and I saw it. I was like, oh, damn. Yeah, officially hung him up. We're just trying to figure out some of the other shit that's happened. Because I know Chris Paul went to Phoenix, which I
Yeah.
believe means that
Ricky
Devin Booker
Rubio
went
is
to
back
OKC,
too.
right?
No, Devin Booker's still in Phoenix.
Oh, so they're together? Mm-hmm. Dude, that team is about to be different.
They need a big man. Oh, they have
at least
that,
won't be last.
DeAndre Ayton, or
That's a rookie?
no, he was maybe last year.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Okay,
For
so
2 years.
Westbrook might go to the Hornets.
James, come back in camera, bro.
But are we're starting now?
Well, let's talk about it. Yeah.
That's
This
it.
can be on. This can be on my.
So Westbrook was planning to go to the Hornets. That's what everyone was talking about.
The
That's what all
Hornets?
rumors- The Hornets. Charlotte Hornets.
Okay.
But they picked up LaMelo Ball, so they might just start building around him instead of
Oh.
picking up Westbrook.
Oh,
So now
shit.
Westbrook might get stuck in Houston. Who knows?
Wait, they free agency signed LaMelo Ball, or is he part of the draft?
Draft.
Oh, okay. Did the draft happen?
Yeah.
I think
What the
yesterday.
I thought they just got the picks. Like I thought I just saw the order of the what's it called, lottery picks.
Nah,
that's the
bitch.
big thing
Oh,
right now. Yeah.
Draft was yesterday.
Oh shit. What pick did he go? Do you know?
3.
He was top 5. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, it was
30
third.
maybe. Because
I can't
Anthony
wait to see them play.
Edwards was first.
I can't wait to see Lonzo just fucking eat his lunch. I hope so, dude. I would definitely do that. Me and my brother are playing the NBA. Like you're
We'll
getting
see.
stripped every time of court, bro. Every
And I'm
fucking
talking
time.
shit. And I'm talking the
Oh
most
god, it's
shit.
gonna be great. It's
That'll
gonna
be
be
cool
great.
to see. Yeah.
Imagine Thanksgiving, like you just be like, yeah, your team sucks. Like,
Yeah.
we
Well, they
crushed
probably
y'all.
both roast the bad Mellow brother.
Is he the middle
Yeah.
one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a shame, bro. The
Yeah.
middle child, and you're the shittiest at basketball, dude. Trust me, I know the middle
You're not
child
gonna get
feel.
the end of it. Man.
You can, at least I'm the best rapper in my family. You know, like, at least I have something to make me stand out. Although I don't know, my brother hasn't picked up a mic yet,
Oh,
so we'll
God.
see.
Yeah.
You never know. You gotta
No,
give him the
no, I
shot.
Feature
know.
him. Feature
No, I
him.
The
definitely
shot.
don't.
You gotta
Oh,
feature-
God.
feature him. Like
It would just be one of
Chance.
those. Nah, it would just be one of those interludes where, like, you know, when Dave Chappelle comes on and just rants for like 2 minutes on someone's album,
Yeah.
or like Chris Rock. That would be my brother who just come on and just fucking.
That
rant.
sounds like a great idea.
I
It is
want
a
it.
great idea.
I want it. One day when he wants to work with me, we'll make it happen.
Yeah.
But we'll do it one day. We'll do it one day. James, was there any other big news? Big news. Big
I
news.
think the Knicks are trying to pick up Gordon Hayward.
Really?
Yeah.
That's also somewhere where I heard Westbrook might go. Is New York, not Brooklyn, but to the Knicks.
The Knicks.
Yeah, which Emilio were just saying. James Harden might be going to fucking the Nets, dude. Him and KD, and if they keep Kyrie,
I'm so upset
I
that
don't
that
know.
could happen.
I don't know,
Like that.
man.
I don't know if it's gonna work, but I'm upset that it can happen. That they'll
Yeah.
just like they'll just come together and like create whatever it is. Don't forget DeAndre Jordan.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Nah, fuck DeAndre Jordan.
Why?
There was
They need a
he had like a big
censor.
thing with the Mavs a few years ago.
Oh,
where
that's right.
he was
Oh,
gonna get
classic.
picked up. He
Yeah.
agreed, and then his
Yeah, he
team like
backed out.
held him in a
Locked him in the
hotel.
house. Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Mark Cuban was such a salty bitch after that, though. He's just
Of course,
like,
man. Of course.
what kind of man shakes a hand and then goes back
Yeah.
on blah, blah, blah.
Well, it doesn't matter. You don't want him on your team anyways.
Nah, never. Nah.
Yeah.
What? I want him.
think-
DeAndre Jordan?
Nah, he wouldn't fit in our team.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
right
not
now?
good enough.
Yeah, right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you talking
We
about?
just
He'll
the
rebound for
Mavs
Luka.
just traded Seth Curry to the
Oh,
Sixers.
shit.
Ricky Rubio was. I guess he was off. I didn't know he. I forgot he left the Timberwolves.
Yeah,
but now
to
he's
Jazz,
back.
right?
Yeah, I thought so. But now he's back on the Timberwolves. He
Oh,
was
I
traded
just saw a
back.
headline that says on NBA.com that Nigerian roots run deep in the 2020 draft. That's right, baby. And SARS.
Oh God.
Did y'all hear,
Oh, I thought you guys were going to laugh.
did y'all hear Sheck West is in the draft?
You
He
the
declared
fucking
himself
rapper?
part of the the rapper. He declared himself in the draft.
Can you just do that?
Yeah.
Anyone can declare to be part of
If
the
you're
draft.
a rapper,
Tyler.
do it, Tyler.
Hey, bro,
J.
I
Cole.
got some.
Do it,
I
man.
haven't played for a little bit. I gotta
Yeah,
warm up
that's
a little
alright,
bit.
That's all right.
I gotta warm up. J. Cole, you know J. Cole is upset that Sheck West is part of the draft. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, because I did see a meme that was like a picture of J. Cole doing like a moody face, and it was like his reaction to Sheck West or whatever, and I was like, what's going on? I don't get it, but now I understand. Dude, I hope he gets picked up just for like one day. Like when fucking
gets
Drake
a
was in
10-day
the shooting line.
contract. Yeah.
Do you remember when Drake was in the shooting line with, was it Kentucky, the Blue Devil, or who? Not the Blue Devil. Who the fuck is? I think
Yeah,
it
it
was,
was
with
the Kentucky. Yeah.
and he just airballed that shit. It was nasty. No lift to his jumper, bro. It was gross.
He hadn't been practicing on a college hoop. Yeah.
Oh god, he was
that
practicing just at the
3-point
playground.
line. Yeah.
It's a little too long for him. Yeah, he was playing on the Olympic 3-point, the 3-point line. Him and Melo.
I think Danny Green is out of LA.
Oh really? I mean, he's not a difference maker anymore.
No, but it's funny.
It is funny because he missed that shot.
No. That's right.
Emilio,
He got the
are you
ring.
all right, bro?
He did. He got the ring though.
He did
Avery
get the ring.
Bradley's out, and they were nice enough to give him a ring, even though
Where's
he.
he?
Oh, that's nice.
What do you mean?
Yeah, but now he's backing out from being on the Lakers team, or he just declined his option to be a player there. So we'll see if he goes
Really?
back.
Oh.
We'll see if he goes
wonder
back
why.
or not.
They probably weren't going to pay him shit.
Probably thinks. Yeah, I'm sure he thinks he can get more money. So
Yeah. Well, I'm looking here at
Either
the
with the
tracker.
Lakers or
Davis
not.
plans to stay put.
That's
DeRozan
course.
stays put.
Of course.
Yeah. He
oh,
better.
really?
Yeah.
I thought DeRozan was gonna leave because I heard there were rumors about the Lakers trying to pick up DeRozan.
Really?
Yeah, maybe getting
That's an interesting
because
fit.
Kyle Kuzma's always in the talk for being traded. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna fit long term on the
Get rid of him,
Lakers.
bro. Get rid
He's
of
been
him.
on
While he
that-
still got some
that,
I was gonna
like,
say because they
on
could.
the end of the bench for a while. you know,
Yeah.
like-
Yeah, I think they probably could get
Get a
rid of him right
stupid
now for
haircut.
something. So
That's
so 'cause
exactly. You better do it
DeRozan-
now.
Yeah, it would be cool.
His
It'd
value
be cool
isn't
if they
going
got
up.
DeRozan
That would be interesting. LeBron and
Yeah.
DeRozan playing together
with AD.
because DeRozan don't pass, bro.
Yeah,
So
not
he's
fair,
going to be
man.
second unit. He's got to run the second unit.
What, him and Rondo?
I think
Yeah.
Rondo's gonna. I don't think
That could
Rondo's
work.
staying, which I'm definitely sad about.
Really?
Yeah, because I don't think he is. I'm not sure.
Udonis Haslam is coming back.
Oh shit.
Udonis Haslam at 40 years old, 17 years. Oh, whoa! He averaged 7.6 points a game last year. I'm actually surprised. And 6.7 rebounds. Jesus Christ, he's coming back. The resurgence. Okay, hold on. I'm just seeing here if there's anybody else that's important. JaVale McGee's opting in. That's good.
Oh, good.
That's need
Are you
that.
looking only at the Lakers?
No, I'm looking at the NBA free agent tracker.
Yeah, what are
Oh,
you
I
looking
see,
at,
okay.
James?
Yeah.
I'm googling.
Looking at Dallas, huh?
Per team. Yeah, I looked at Mavs, and then that took me to the Sixers, and then after the Sixers, I went to
Nice.
Oklahoma.
Oh, Jabari Parker. Is he not hurt anymore? Last time I checked, he was hurt again.
Yeah.
Bro,
And
I
Clay
was so
Thompson
sad.
just got injured.
What
He
the
just
fuck
tore
is
his
that?
His
Achilles.
Achilles.
Yeah.
We were just talking about that off mic. Like, how the fuck you tear your Achilles in the off season? He's John Walling it
Yeah. Somebody. I was
or
gonna
Emilioing
say.
it.
Well, I was playing basketball.
Oh yeah, yours
That
the
was-
ACL though.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's true.
I
you
think
were
Rondo
playing.
got injured, or somebody injured like tore an ACL off the court. I can't remember. Was it John Wall?
Yeah, like, and they said he fell down the stairs or some shit. I don't know.
Oh,
and then there was
okay,
reports that like
yeah.
his girlfriend was beating him up or something. I don't know what
Oh,
was happening.
jeez, and she
I
tore his
don't know what-
ACL.
Hey, who
no.
knows? She just give me that shit.
Yeah, how does that
Just
happen?
ripped it
Yeah.
off.
Give me your ACL, damn it! You
Yeah.
won't need that anymore.
Well,
Think you're
apparently
gonna
he's a
play?
player in these streets, not just on court. So it could have been
See?
some disputes like that. You don't know.
Hey, give me
You
that
don't
ACL.
know. You don't know, eh? You don't know. All right,
James,
I
get
think
off
that's
your
a
phone,
fucking-
dude.
I think
I'm
he's
looking-
still
I'm
in
Dude,
the
dude,
free
I'm
agent.
just
I'm
kidding.
looking.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
No, I went through this shit. There wasn't really too many else. I don't
Yeah,
care
I
about
don't see
Evan
anything else.
Fournier and Garrett
Yeah.
Temple. I don't give a
Whoa.
fuck.
Al Horford. He's going
I used to
Ooh,
care when he was
Allie.
on the
the
Celtics.
Sixers.
He's on the Sixers.
Oh, that's right.
I thought he was already on the Sixers.
Oh, yeah, sorry. He's going to OKC. They traded him for.
Oh.
OKC is like planning to build in the future. They got like
Wait,
two
who
draft
did they
picks or
get
something
back for
him.
Chris Paul? Do you know?
Is that?
OKC.
Let me look it up.
Yeah, because that's important. I want to know what Chris Paul went for at this point of his career. Because if they just gave 2 draft
I
picks
think
for Chris Paul,
no.
that's fucking
Kelly
disrespectful.
Oubre, I think, was one of the.
That's
people
right.
who
Yeah, yeah,
went.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you were mentioning that, James. I remember you said Kelly at some point. Hold on, let me take a sip.
In return, they got Ricky Rubio, Kelly Oubre,
Whoa.
Ty Jerome, and Jalen Leckie.
I don't know
Leque.
who any of those guys are,
Leque.
except for Rubio.
But that's
Leque.
a lot of people for Chris Paul.
Yeah.
It's like 3.
Yeah, because it's a lot of young people though.
This
Oh,
young-
Youngins
yeah,
except
unproven.
Rubio.
Oh, 4. Yeah.
And then they got
Unproven.
draft picks for with Al Horford.
Oh. Wait. So they got Horford and picks
Think so.
from the 76ers. Okay, first round?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Nice. Look at that. Horford can still garner 2 first round. Oh, wait, no. He was traded with them. Just kidding. So never mind.
I think
You
it
need to
was
throw
a
in
3-team
extra.
trade, so
Yeah,
I
it
don't
sounds
know.
like
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
ended
So
up
they
where.
traded Dennis Schroeder to LA for Danny Green. Traded Danny Green for Al
Whoa.
Horford.
Whoa, Dennis Schroeder's in. He's in
Whoa.
LA now.
Yeah, Dennis.
I
Schroeder's
didn't know
in
that.
LA.
Yeah, so they're definitely getting rid of Rondo, or Rondo
Yeah, that's a
expecting Rondo
shame.
not to come back. Yeah,
I saw a report
he
that
made
LeBron-
a huge difference. Yeah,
Oh, dude, Rondo
as
is
soon as
the
Rondo
difference.
came back, they became a championship.
That's a
team.
championship point guard.
Yeah,
That's when. Do you remember when Dwayne Wade went to the Heat and it was Rondo, Dwayne Wade, and Jimmy Butler with their 3 guards? Rondo,
Oh my
or sorry,
God.
the Bulls were kicking Boston's ass that playoffs until he got injured with his finger. If they didn't
That's
get injured,
right.
that could have been the Bulls in the Eastern Conference Finals. And who knows what they would have done to the Raptors? That might have
Yeah.
been something. Rondo's
It
got
sucks.
pedigree, bro.
dude, I'm sad Rondo's leaving.
Me
very,
too.
very sad about that.
He's
What's
one of my
he gonna do,
favorite
man?
players
I mean,
I've
what-
ever watched.
You think he'll get a ring after this?
I don't know. He's probably
Where-
good too.
Where's he gonna play? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. I don't know who's.
I
gonna
don't
The
play.
see him
Lakers
getting
are the
more.
championship team of the future.
I don't know. For as long as LeBron's there, maybe.
Whatever.
Yeah, I don't know if an AD led Lakers is going to be a championship team. Even if LeBron was playing like second fiddle, I don't know if that's working. I
They
mean, if
need to
LeBron
find the
stays till
next
he's like
best star.
40, then that would be interesting to see.
I
That
think
would
he's
be
got
interesting.
at least 2 more years on his contract.
He might retire
really?
a Laker.
Yeah, he signed
That
a
would
4-year
be
deal.
nuts, dude. That would be nuts. If
He
but I
goes
don't-
back to the Cavs just to
He
retire
should.
there.
He should just
He
to be
could
like,
do
I'm
that
here
too.
1 year and that's it. That's
Yeah.
it. I would do
The
that shit
Lakers
if I'm
trade
LeBron.
him, like the Cavs give the Lakers money to trade him.
Just
like
money.
yeah, they just
cash
give him
Just a
just
lot of
cash.
money,
Yeah.
Whenever you see cash considerations,
Yeah,
that's how
that's
you know
funny.
a player's trash. It's like
Yeah.
that's all you got was fucking cash, just a fucking buyout. Although that's what happens with like soccer players, they just literally get bought and sold.
I
It's almost
know.
like slavery, bro.
It's-
They get passed around a lot.
Like it is millions and millions of dollars, so I'll give at least it's not actually slavery, but it's different from these other leagues. Like you actually don't have a say.
Yeah.
You just get moved to like a different country. Like you could be playing in fucking
yeah.
Spain, and all of a sudden, all right, go to Turkey, go to Greece, right? It's like what the fuck? That's nuts. If you're playing in Europe, you got to be careful. That's where the EU's a disadvantage. If you don't want to go live in Lithuania, you might not have a choice. Who knows? Send me to France, bro. Holy shit.
Oh,
Okay,
God.
you guys
Is
want
that
to pivot
La
off the
Llorona's
sports? Yeah, that's gross.
Nice.
Jesus, dude, what is
I'm gonna
that?
add that in actually. I should do all the sound effects.
Here's Jamie's. Yeah. Oh, that's good. Do the blood spurt. I don't know what blood is that, but that was nuts. Sounded like TV static.
Hire us for sound effects, people.
Yeah,
If you
come
need-
on, we good. Voiceover, sound design, we got you. We can do it all.
We're
It's all
everything,
our
man.
tools are here.
Multifaceted.
That's what we do. I mean, it is cool that each one of us are very multifaceted in our skills. And I was talking to, shout out to Ted Canova. James, I was telling you about him. He's of Canova Communications. He's a podcast marketer and strategist. And I was just trying to pick his brain. And he listened to our episode and he was liking the one with Jacob and was trying to get some advice on how to make this better. And that was one thing that he noted. He's like, well, and he was talking about me because he was talking to me. But I told him the same about you guys, is that it's good that you're multifaceted, especially on a podcast that incorporates your art, right? Because it means you can explain it from different angles. It means you can get into it, and that's good. And he gave me a lot of really cool ideas structurally, mostly on the website to, excuse me, help our traffic and help our search engine optimization. So again, shout out to Ted. That was awesome. And hopefully that'll be a good connection as we continue. But do you guys want to pivot to one of the more philosophical topics? I mentioned to you guys that I figured we would go that route because it was Zoom, but we just logged a nice hour so far without even thinking
Oh,
about
wow.
it, which is dope. So
Basketball talk. Yeah.
basketball talk, that's what we do. We
More.
just fit that in there.
Let's talk football.
Oh God, I don't even.
Let's talk
CTE,
the Masters.
beat your wife.
Yeah.
What else? That's what
Oh my
NFL
God,
football, bro.
dude.
That's
That's
What else
Honest,
do-
man?
Oh my
Come
what
God.
else
on,
y'all know
man.
about the NFL?
Never
I didn't
mind,
say
I'm
I'm doing
done.
it. I didn't say I'm doing
I'm
it.
out.
Come on, man.
What do you mean?
That's
Come
a
on,
Canadian perspective.
James, you support a league full of murderers and killers and beaters.
You don't understand American football.
I'm
It's
American.
an
James.
American sport.
Yeah, I'm
You're not
American.
American.
Yeah,
You're
you know they have
you're a
football in Canada.
Torontan.
They have football in Canada.
I heard it's not bad.
It's shit. It's the fucking
Yeah,
worst.
doesn't Tim Tebow play there?
Does he?
yeah, that's true.
Dude, that means he fell the fuck off.
I think his first pass was an interception in that league too. Yeah.
Dude, to do poorly in the CFL is so bad. The Toronto Argonauts is their name of the Canadian Football League. And it's actually sick. Like, that's a sick name, and their mascot's kind of cool.
What's
but
the
it's
mascot?
just so trash. An Argonaut. Like, it's so it's like a knight,
Oh,
kind of
okay.
thing. Yeah.
All right.
But it's fucking... Well, you know Jason the Argonauts from Greek mythology, right?
No.
The Odyssey?
No.
Come on, bros. Come on,
I read
bros.
it, but
Yeah, maybe.
I barely
yeah,
read
maybe,
it.
yeah.
You probably know it. It's just all those stories are so similar and in one thing that it's hard to
Yeah.
discern. But no. CFL sucks. There's like 3 downs. The field is shorter. It's just really not fun. They're not as good or as athletic. I've been to one Argonauts game. Go Argos! First of all, go Argos. We're just like 2 of the same syllable. First of all, so we're just repeating shit. What kind of cheer is that? It's very disappointing. It's very disappointing. But I bet less CTE and less domestic violence. So I'll support that.
More depression.
Is that because
and
they have better helmets? Why?
drinking?
No, just because they're not as good.
Oh.
They don't hit as hard.
They don't tackle
yeah.
as hard, yeah.
Yeah, less downs, so you're not playing as much. Less field, so maybe you have more room to actually like score. Actually, I don't know. Less room means you might get clocked a little more. Who knows? Did you guys ever
Less
play?
toxic environment around the game too.
Yeah,
I
probably.
played
With
football.
the publicity and stuff. Yeah, I played football in middle
If
school.
that's what you mean.
Oh shit!
In high
Middle
school.
yeah. Yeah, same in high school. What positions?
Defensive
I
end.
was, linebacker and safety.
James, you play linebacker?
And safety. James was the last line of defense.
I was big.
That's who
I
they
was
counted
big.
on.
It's big.
That's who they counted on.
It was James.
I was big but quick somehow.
James like, I got y'all. I got y'all. Oh,
Did
yeah.
you
stay
intercept
back,
any
bro.
passes? Would you like saving the play?
Yeah.
Saving
No,
the
okay,
day?
no, okay. My biggest play was a play I never made because for some reason there was an interception, and my coach, I heard him from the sidelines. He was like, "Go, James, go, go!"
Nice.
And I'm looking at him, and I'm looking down the field, and I realize he thinks that's me, the dude who caught the interception. And I'm in the back, like watching him. I'm not gonna go all the way down the field; they're gone. So
Fuck
I'm just like,
that.
he's cheering me on while I'm standing there.
And then you just run off. Yeah, good job.
That's right. That's right. Way to Gatorade. Yeah.
me, baby, on me.
Yeah, chest bumping and shit.
I don't need no teammates.
Fuck that. Fuck that. Oh, that's funny as hell. I was DN too back in the day and a little bit of tight end. I never scored a touchdown, but I've scored 2 like extra points, like the 2-point conversion. So that was good. But defense is the shit, man. It's
Oh,
so
yeah.
much fun to be good on defense.
I think it's much
Yeah.
better than being on
It's
offense.
so much
Yeah.
better. If
'Cause
I
it-
ever
It's
go
a little
to-
more aggressive, I think. Like you're just like you're
And
waiting for
it's like you're not
tackle.
getting
Yeah.
hit.
I
You're
was just
hitting.
gonna say, yeah.
Yeah, you are
I
the
don't-
aggressor.
Yeah.
Even though it's called defense, you're really on offense in terms of attack. And
It's
that's
true,
good.
yeah.
Less CTE. Less CTE. Like if I have a kid who ever wants to play football, I'm immediately putting them, I guess him at this point. I'm immediately putting him on the defensive, like D end. Like, yo, you're gonna be a D end or a corner and you about to fuck shit up. You might not, especially D end, because you might get paid more if you make it professional. And you're just gonna rush that QB, baby. You're gonna swim move fullbacks
Get
and
that
fucking
ball.
crunch.
Yeah. That's fun.
It's fun, man. Those
But the thing
sacks are
is,
fun.
on defense, at least in middle school, like the coach was like, "All right, just go out there and get the ball." Like there was no
Well, yeah,
strategy.
we're talking a
no
little
nothing.
more advanced than that, James.
Put your
We're talking
positions
a-
there
at least
and
a
then
little bit.
tackle.
Yeah, that's when James really shined.
Yeah,
Just,
oh, I
go
was
out and
at
get the
it.
ball,
I
boy.
was out
Yeah,
there.
go out and get it.
I was rabid, man.
Yeah, I mean, in my early days, that's what they told me because I didn't know shit. Like, when I jumped
Yeah.
in middle school or in high school, I was just athletic and didn't know the rules really. So they're like, hey, man, line up outside shoulder to the tight end and go at the quarterback.
Yeah.
Sometimes, maybe, like, the most strategy was, okay, don't go right at him. Try to contain a little bit. So,
When is
like,
this in
square
middle
the step
school or
up.
high school?
No, this is high school. This is like my
Oh, really? Okay.
junior and senior year of high school. Yeah, and it's like I mean, like I knew sports, but I just had never played football. You know,
Yeah.
so I
Oh,
was pretty
okay.
new to the concept of that game. But
Yeah.
I was able to get to the QB. I
Mm-hmm.
was able to get, and this is also in fucking Abu Dhabi, so it's not like it was a very advanced American football league program. It was in its infancy years when I was playing, but it was definitely fun to at least get out there and experience it. I fucked up my ankle a lot that year though, and my knees. That's when I had bad fucking knees, worse than you, man. That's when I was wearing 2 braces on each knee. That shit was bad.
Oh,
That shit was
Lord.
bad.
Yeah.
James, speaking of plays that you never made, or like my best play
La Llorona?
ever in
Oh, what?
basketball, nice.
I thought that's where he was going.
That's not what I was gonna say. I was gonna say my best play. I don't really know. My best highlight never got captured on camera. I don't know if I ever told you guys or said it on here, but I was in senior year of high school. We were in the finals, right, for our basketball tournament, and we
You
had
were on
been,
the sidelines.
No,
Yeah.
I was benched. Yeah, I wasn't even playing.
Yeah.
I was the water boy. My best highlight. I got to give the best player some water.
wasn't on
I
the
gave
camera.
Everyone
Yeah.
water, bro. It was icy. It was icy. Yeah. No, but it was fucking. It was like it was. We were going into halftime. We were down 3, just going into halftime, and it was maybe like 2 seconds on the clock or something. We were inbounding it. And the coach drew up the play. It was for the shooter on our team, or whatever. And we go to do it. Play breaks down, of course. And so the way it was set up was we were throwing it from our half, and then we were set up on their half, right? Because it's
Oh, wow.
just where we
yeah.
were positioned.
For
yeah.
2 seconds. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And so the camera, both my parents' camera and the camera that the school was filming with, were both looking at the person throwing in the ball, right? And
Classic.
They weren't
Yeah,
under
yeah.
the basket. They were right at the half court line, right? But you could still only see our half of the court. And so they throw the ball in, and neither person has moved the camera yet, right? I mean, I don't know this till later, so I'm just gonna tell it from my perspective first. So play breaks down. I try to go set the screen because this play's supposed to be me coming across to set a screen for the shooter so we can get a nice, and then just have him throw it up and see what he can do. Play breaks down. I'm just like, fuck this. In the moment, I pop out. I say to the guy, it's my homie Jay. I'm like, Jay, right here, bruv. And he gives it to me. He throws it across the court. I turn. There's one guy. I give one little pump fake. I'm like at half court, so I don't know why he fell for the pump fake, right?
Dude, people underestimate the pump fake.
Dude, best move in basketball.
No one
It's
ever
literally the
uses
best.
it. I love the pump fake.
Best move in basketball,
so good.
bro. A little up and under, it's the best.
Jab,
But see-
step, pump fake,
Oh,
nice
it's
and
the
easy.
best. I love that. I love it. That was beautiful. Like you just saying that just made me go, ugh, like thinking about basketball. But yeah, so I get it like right in front of the half court line, hit him with the little pump fake. They go up. I take one dribble, and it's like it's half heave, half shot. I'll never know because I'll never get to see how good the form was. But it was like half heave, half shot. So I'm not like really expecting it. I kind of like turn away, and then I hear, right? Cash, fucking money. And all of a sudden, the whole crowd's like, wow, wow. I'm coming back to the bench. I'm like, yeah. First of all, it's halftime. I don't know why I was getting
Yeah,
like that.
everybody's hyped
It
up,
felt like
yeah.
the game winner. Everybody, the whole gym felt like it was a game winner.
Yeah.
Like, it's done.
That's
I
it.
go
Let's go.
home,
Let's
bro.
stop counting the ballots.
Yeah.
I mean, wait, what? Too soon? What? The recounts aren't in. Wait,
Stop the
huh?
count.
Yeah, stop the count. Stop counting the points.
Stop the count. Wait, that was another thing too. Is that Trump shit? Is like he went from stop the count to count every vote. Which one is it, bro?
Yeah.
Which one do you want? Oh God, holy shit! But anyway, to end that story is to find out later that neither my dad nor the school actually turned the camera to catch the shot. The school, no idea what their excuse was. I guess the person just got caught up watching because that's what pretty much was my dad's excuse. He's like, oh, I was watching, and then your brother like nudged me when it happened, and I didn't turn the camera.
Nice.
I'm like, bro, focus. There's 2 seconds. I don't give a shit what he's asking. He's fine. He can wait 2 seconds. Now my best highlight is lost. Bro, I spent the rest of that weekend asking different people. I'm like, did you get it? Did you catch it on film? I went up to other coaches and shit. I was like, please. And nobody,
And it
man.
I
doesn't
feel like
exist.
it's
It
freshman.
never
I feel like in the
Oh.
freshman year of college at Suffolk, I feel like we watched your highlights at some point or like footage of your games.
Bro, I got
I
them
feel
on
like
my
Real,
laptop right
Okay,
now.
so then we
Real?
definitely did because I feel like we definitely have watched your footage before. I definitely feel like
you have,
that's a
like-
It's
memory.
like, why?
Did you have
Yeah.
music behind it and everything?
No,
No,
dude, it's
bro.
raw footage.
It was
Freaking
just
highlights.
it was just my dad filming in the stands.
So it's not a good angle. It's
No, it's just up there. But I took just like the 5-second because it was always short shit, right? And it was never me like, oh, crossover spin move, blah blah. I don't do that.
yeah,
shit.
somebody in defender. Whoa!
Yeah. Oh my god. No, there was one time our point guard made the guy fall over and just literally stood there looking at him. Didn't even shoot. I was like, bro, come on. It would have been so much better if you shot or passed, because he just did the classic. Like, and shout out to Zayd. He's a great guy. He's my friend, but we were all kind of douchebags back in the day, right? And he was one of them.
Oh,
and he hits him with
classic.
the crossover, and then just looks at him and kind of like smiles for enough time for the guy to get back up. I'm like, Zayd.
And then he does it again. Could you imagine? Again?
Get them twice.
I'm like, bro, someone's open.
And he still waits. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be disgusting. I wouldn't be surprised if he did it, honestly. No, James, but my highlights are mostly passes, bro. I'd be throwing dimes. The problem is at the end of all those highlights, my teammates were missing the layups. So I didn't get
Classic.
the assists. Shout out to Terrence. Not making those layups. Oh, god damn it. Holy shit. Okay, where are we at right now? How long have we been recording? Dude, we're at an hour 15. Do we have time for a philosophical topic? What do you think? I don't know. Maybe we save it for the next one.
This is a nice sports one. We went
This
very
is
deep
good.
into sports.
This is
so-
good. Creativity in sports. I like it. Okay,
Yeah.
we can wrap it up here then. Excuse me. Thank you, everybody. Another episode of the Rabbit Hole Sessions. I threw in the by accident. Everybody else does that, but we're just Rabbit Hole Sessions, people. Check us out on Instagram at Rabbit Hole Sessions, on Twitter at Hole Sessions, YouTube at Rabbit Hole Sessions. Do either of you have last words for the people? Maybe not last fucking finishing moves. You look like Ricky the Dragon Steamboat and Goku.
Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. What is
That's
that?
an old reference, huh? You like that?
I don't even know what that is.
That's back
That's
in
for
the
the fans.
WWF days. Yeah.
Oh, God.
That's for our
WWF.
40-plus-year-old fans, whoever that is, whoever the fuck that is. But last words for the people.
Stay indoors.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess
Don't
stay
go
indoors.
don't go
guess.
outside unless it's for a
Just
walk. Yeah,
Yeah,
just wear a
careful.
mask. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
careful.
wearing. I read. I think I read an article maybe a month or so ago that had said something along the lines of there were people on an international flight. So there were two studies. One where people early on when COVID had happened, where it wasn't enforced to wear masks on planes.
Yeah.
And it was a smaller domestic flight, and almost everybody like got COVID.
Yeah.
And then later into COVID, there was an international flight with over 100 people flying, and everybody wearing masks, and only like 14 people or something like that contracted COVID.
Wow.
So it's just like, it's crazy, but masks really actually do a lot.
Yeah,
Like
they do,
I
and it
feel
makes
like
And there's gonna be someone that's gonna be like, oh, but 14 people still got it.
Right.
Well, of course, yeah.
It's like no shit.
Yeah,
Nobody said it's
unfortunately,
100%.
I just don't want to be that person, but like, so
Yeah.
it's like you have to eliminate yourself from the situation to
Right.
like not
Bro,
be
I'm
a part of
scared.
it, but
I
still.
gotta fly home, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
true.
scared.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'd say there's like it's a coin toss right now, 50% chance.
dude. Yeah,
If you get on the plane.
Huh?
Is
No,
that
no,
what
no,
you're
no.
saying?
No, 50% chance of it shutting down again.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I think it's getting
It's
there.
funny because I was just walking around. There's obviously a well, not obviously, but you guys know there's a construction site across the street from me, and
Yeah.
I was walking into the alley as construction workers were leaving, and I had just paused my music as I was coming in, and so one of them was just like, "Oh yeah, they're gonna shut down tomorrow," or like, "There's gonna be an economic shutdown tomorrow." One of
Whoa.
them said, "I don't know how true that is."
Yeah, I don't know
where
either.
the
Maybe
news
it's
is
That was
coming
today?
from.
Massachusetts.
They said that
Yeah,
today?
he said that like at 3:00 earlier
Yeah,
today.
and this is
Maybe he
November
knows
19th.
something, man.
Whenever this comes out,
November
this is November
19th,
19th.
yeah.
So we'll see if
We'll
Emilio
see.
was right.
Yeah,
We'll see if he was
or
right.
if that construction worker was right. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's okay. You can take the credit. We'll give it
That's
to you.
right.
We'll give it
That's
to
right.
you.
Yeah.
James, you got last thing?
No, just
Yeah, I
echo
forgot
it.
that.
Yeah, same thing.
I agree. Stay
stay
healthy,
safe.
people. Stay safe. Thanksgiving is here, but also don't rely on just a negative test to think that everybody will be good if you go to Thanksgiving. Just because that's not a guarantee that nothing will happen, and you could still pick something up in between time. So just be safe, consider it, and I think that's fucking important. Shout out SMS again. Once this is out, you can pre-order it on iTunes. I'll have the links on my Instagram
Sick.
at TylerOnDemand13 or on Twitter at TylerOnDemand13. Check out Yeah Sure Fine Okay. That's Alexander Henry, and at Emil the producer. That's Emil. We are ETA bringing you SMS November 27th. All right, y'all. Peace out, and we'll see you for the next one.
Deuces.
Emilio, you got to say your tagline.
Prosperity.
There you go.